I imagine you've heard how prayer supporters will pay attention to a video better than they pay attention to a printed prayer letter. And you may be wondering, how can I get a video out to my prayer supporters? So you have a Windows computer, you have a smartphone, or maybe a tablet or a camera that can record video, and you want to get that video where your prayer supporters can see it. You know you can't attach it to email because it's just way too big for an attachment. I'm Steve Dwyer, founder of Edify Hub, and on this month's video tip, I'll show you how you can take your video and share it privately with your prayer supporters. So I've recorded a short video on my smartphone, and I'm going to connect it to my computer with a USB cable that came with the smartphone. When I plug that in, my smartphone is going to ask me if I trust the computer. Yours may or may not ask you that. And I'm going to say, yes, I trust this computer. That allows this computer to read the information that's on my smartphone. Now, if you have a way that you already pull information or things from your smartphone into your computer, you can follow that. If you don't, I'll take you step by step through. So my computer is going to ask me what I want to do. I'm going to say, open the device to view the files. Open up internal storage, DCIM. I just keep going until I find a folder with the things that I have. If I sort by the modified date to bring the most recent things on top, here is the movie that I just recorded. So now I'm going to drag that video onto my desktop. So here's the video. Now let's check it out. Oh, it's upside down. Why is that? Why did the video show up upside down when I took it right side up? That's not the way I recorded it. Well, when I took my video, I was using my smartphone, and it can go any direction, and your smartphone just remembers which way is up when you take the video. Windows doesn't know which way is up. No slight against Microsoft, of course. But when we send this up to share it on your Google Drive, which we'll walk through setting up in a moment, it's okay that it's upside down right now. We're going to do this the simple way at first. And the simple way, Google will automatically figure out that your video is upside down, and it will correct that for you. So we won't worry about that right now. So let's sign in to your Google Drive account. If you don't have a Google Drive account, we'll walk through setting one up for you. So we're going to sign in to Google, and if you have a Google account, just sign in. If you don't, you can create a new account, and you can walk through it here, just setting up all of your information. You can either create a brand new @gmail.com address, or you can choose to create a Google account using your existing email address. I'm not going to walk through all that right now. I'm just going to sign in with an existing Google account that I have. Then when you land on the Google page the next time, when you're signed in, you see your information across the top, and click the little apps icon and choose Drive. And here is my Google Drive. Now if I move this out of the way, let me close this other window here. All I have to do is drag that video that came from my camera into my Google Drive, drop the file here, let go of the mouse button, and as I drop the file, it's going to upload my video. It just uploaded, and here is my movie. Here's my video. I can click play. It's not processed. Now, what processing is, it's taking that extremely high resolution, high definition video that my camera sent up, and it's preparing it so that some of your prayer supporters who may have lower bandwidth and can't download it as fast can have a lower bandwidth version. So it's creating a bunch of different versions available. When people watch it through the Google Drive viewer, they'll be able to watch your video. We'll get to that in a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and step out of here, close it, and what I really want to do is rename this. I'm going to give it a better name. So if I rename this to be prayer video original, and I'll explain why it's original in a little bit later. So if I click it now, I'm going to see if it's done processing. And here it is. It's done processing, and here it's playing my video. I have the sound turned down so you're not listening to it, but so there's the video. Now I want to share it with people. How can I do that? So we'll right-click the video and we'll choose Share. Now you could email it as an attachment or email it to specific people. We know it's not going to fit as an attachment, so we'll click Share. Now here is the link that you can send people, but it's only accessible by collaborators. These are the collaborators here. We're not going to worry about that. Instead of being private so that only these people can access it, we'll change this to say anybody who has the link can view the video. And what can the people with the link do? They can't edit it, they can't comment on it. You could let them comment on it if you want. We'll just leave it as can view, and we'll hit save. Then you'll take this link, if you copy that, then you can paste that link into an email, and we'll see what that looks like. If we open up a new tab here, and we go to, we'll paste that link in and see what happens. This is what your prayer supporters will see. Ooh, scary face. But you'll notice that the video is back right side up again. And there's the video. Let's close this out. Now, one of the things I want to look at here is that the size of the video. If we look at the properties of this video, it is 5 megabytes and it is only a few seconds long. So it's already so big that it's not big enough for an attachment. Now, if you're going to be sending out a video report, maybe a 10-minute video report every month, eventually your Google Drive space is going to fill up if you send it all uncompressed like that. So I'm going to show you how you can use Windows Movie Maker. It's free software from Microsoft to compress that down so that it doesn't take up as much space. You can get a lot more video in your free Google Drive if you do this. So we'll launch Windows Movie Maker. If you don't have Windows Movie Maker installed on your PC already, do a search on Microsoft for Windows Movie Maker. It's part of the Microsoft Essentials pack, and you'll be able to find it there. It's a free download if you don't already have it. So we'll launch Movie Maker. Then let me move this out of the way. We just drag the video right into Windows Movie Maker. Now, Windows Movie Maker still thinks it's upside down, so when I compress it, it's going to be compressed upside down and without the clue that tells Google that it's upside down. So I need to tell Windows Movie Maker to flip my video so that when I send it to Google, it's going to be right side up. So you can see here that the video is upside down. If I hit rotate right twice, now my video is right side up. Then to save it, click that button up here, choose Save Movie, and if we save it as YouTube, you may have to scroll all the way down to the bottom here and choose YouTube. That's going to give you, it's a smaller video, it has less detail in it, but that's how you save your space. So we're going to compress it using the settings here for YouTube. We'll click YouTube. Then it says, where do I want to save it? Save it to the desktop as my prayer video compressed. Save that. And we'll fast forward through the saving here. There, it's done. I saved it right to the desktop, so here is the compressed version of my prayer video. If we open that up, you'll see that it's right side up this time. And it's not quite as clear, but it's still going to be good enough to get the message across. So we'll close out Windows Movie Maker, and now we'll drag this up, and you'll see it goes up a whole lot faster. The original video, if we look at that, was almost 5 megabytes. The compressed video is 1.5 megabytes, so a significant reduction. So sharing your prayer video on Google Drive is very easy to set up. It also gives you complete control over who can see your videos. And at the time of this recording, Google doesn't put any advertisements up to possibly objectionable content like it sometimes does with YouTube. Now, there are some downsides to using Google Drive. One of them is you have a limit on the amount of space that you have, and the other is you can't take that video that you just shared and embed it onto a page in your website if you want to do that, if you have a website. In a future video, I'll show you how you can set up a YouTube account so that you can share the same prayer video without having to count gigabytes. Thank you for watching this episode of the Video Tip from Edify Hub. If this was helpful, click here to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll let you know every time a new video tip is available. For a complete transcript of this episode, click here and we'll take you to the show notes page where you'll also see a link to all of the resources that we've mentioned. While you're there, scroll to the bottom and click one of the social sharing icons to share this information with your friends so that they can benefit from the same information that you just received. When you do that, you too will help encourage Christian growth.